Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. And it's done in at the 1.
I love how quickly Cunningham gets down the floor, beat everyone to the spot.
Clarkson for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
I like the feed from Clarkson, showing he's more than just a scorer.
Cunningham against Dunn. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Oh!
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
There's the pick. Dunn against Cunningham. Dunn misses. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Stolen by Kessler.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Markkanen. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Markkanen's got 7 points.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Thompson finds Stewart. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Sexton against Cunningham. Sexton the pass to Collins. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here. A big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And the three off target. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Outside, Markkanen. Feeds it to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Markkanen. Driving inside. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Now Sexton. After Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Back to Markkanen. 1:12 left in the first. Misses the three. For Detroit, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Thompson. Utah with the rebound. Now Sexton. Still without a basket. Driving to the basket. Kessler finds Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass.
I love whenever Sexton is slicing his way to the rim. This is where he's most dangerous.
And it's Stewart, top of the key. Trying to end the drought. And he's good on the three ball. And this game is tied up now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Markkanen a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. They get it back. Markkanen uses the glass to finish the layup. Markkanen's got 9 points.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
Lauri Markkanen. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Cunningham is the point with Thompson on the wing. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Smitty, it ended up being a last place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
How about Clarkson's vertical, getting him up and high for that slam?
Thompson looking for an opening. Misses the baby hook.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now, here's Sexton. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. No one covering. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. From deep. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. Markkanen from outside. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Bagley, he's checked in for Jalen Duren.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Sexton against Thompson. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Heisman's checked in for Stewart. Joe Harris comes in for Bogdanovich. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Will it go? And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Olynyk. Passes to Hendricks. Back to Olynyk. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 4. Pass to Ivy. To the inside. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pretty always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
The Pistons making a change here. Brooks is checked in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. The feet to Wiseman. 11 feet away. That shot off the mark. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock
To their advantage.
Here's Christopher. There's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 4-point Jazz lead.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Back to Horton Tucker. Olynyk, a screen on Ivy. Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Utah out in front, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thank you. Hey, put your hands together and give love for Red Panda.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Heading underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Talen Horton-Tucker, and it's Hendricks in a power forward position. Here's Horton-Tucker. Still scoreless. To the paint. There's the pass to Hendricks. Clock is at 3. Over Bagley. And that one goes long.
It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
You know, the book on Ivy used to be sag off him and let him fire, Steve. That is not the case any longer.
Jaden Ivey has a legitimate outside shot now, Kevin. He can lead on the mid-range and is more comfortable with the 3. Has put in the work to improve his weaknesses.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Horton-Tucker. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Taylor Horton-Tucker showing off his fundamentals on that play.
Wiseman sets a screen for Burks. Outside for Bagley. Here's Wiseman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiseman's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Olynyk, a screen on Burks. Christopher. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Bagley with a screen on Olynyk. Burks dishes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Abaji can't get it to go. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The lead is 2. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Christopher. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Christopher's got 9.
That's beautiful vision from Taylor Horton-Tucker. Nice.
And when we talk about the city of Detroit, Smitty, this is a town that loves their Pistons.
They have for quite some time. My city takes pride in their blue-collar working status, and they love watching their Pistons work hard for them. And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
High post Bagley. And that one is good. He's got 6.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Horton-Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. Launches a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And another turnover here by Detroit. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense too. He's what you call an effective combo guard.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Detroit. Now, here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Pulls up. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Sexton. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Colin Sexton understands when he should try to score inside. Love his awareness.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Bagley, pass to Stewart. Clock at 4. Bagley with a screen on Collins. And Stewart gets it to go.
Stretching things out, Isaiah Stewart proving he's a modern big with a three-point shot.
Back to Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. To the middle. That's good from Collins on the assist by Markkanen. Collins has got his second basket.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Stewart with the screen on Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Good on the bucket. Bagley's got 8 points.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Clarkson outside. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Alec Burks is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Thompson, and it's Bagley in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And that one good from Clarkson.
He's got a nice inside-out game. You pick your poison when you're defending Clarkson.
Here's Cunningham. Got a hand on it. Clarkson against Bagley. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Detroit has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Up top, Markkanen. Out to Clarkson. And he drives in, uses both hands to slam it down.
Great control from Clarkson on the drive. He knows right where he's going.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. Kessler finds Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kessler. Almost, but it rolls out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And again, Detroit turns it over. Utah leading. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Collins, a screen on Burks. Here's Clarkson. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Cunningham drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And finished off by Bagley.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. He shoots again, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart's confidence has to be off the chain. He knows he can drain big shots.
Collins, a screen on Burks. Christopher, the pass to Collins. Here's Kessler. Down low. Here's Markkanen. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Lowry marketing making his presence felt as this game heats up.
This is it to Burks. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Stewart is screen. Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked. Collins against Cunningham. Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Here's Abaji. In the corner, Collins with it. Nails the tray.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Outside, Bagley. The tray. Kessler with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Abaji. Defended by Bagley. 6 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. It's in!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Stewart with the screen on Markkanen. And so it's Utah with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really...
NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, all right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Ben Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. Anthony against Cunningham. And he banks in the layup.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Harris on the wing. And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Three-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Stewart. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
BA, that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Oh, that's all too easy for Franz Wagner. You see the angle he takes inside. Defense is in poor position. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Thompson with a steal. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Rebound by the Magic. And Carroll outside. Pass to Carter. Takes a 3. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. And Carroll with a screen on Thompson.
Detroit, 5. First personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Anthony outside. Three-pointer, no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And Carroll with a screen on Thompson. And here's Harris. Carter, high post. Bagley's on him. And another miss by Orlando.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Anthony. Here's Cunningham. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Stewart against Ben Carroll. Beyond the arc. Stewart, no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Wagner with a screen on Thompson. And here's Harris outside. And another miss by Orlando.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Orlando shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And Carroll passes to Carter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by the Pistons.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Cunningham with the ball. Now Carter defending. And stolen by Anthony. And Carroll outside.
Second personal foul. 15 seconds.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harris passes to Wagner. Back to Harris. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Ben Carroll against Bagley. Back to Ben Carroll. Pass to Wagner. Anthony outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Picked by Stewart. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Fires in the triple.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pistons ahead, up 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Ben Carroll at the 3 and the 4. Gary Harris out there with Anthony. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ben Carroll with a screen on Thompson. Three-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Stewart.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Bogdanovich finds Stewart. Now Cunningham. Give him 8. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, B.A. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Isaac with a screen on Bogdanovich. Ingles passes to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ingles. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Suggs, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Stewart, a screen on Fultz. Cunningham. Aggressive move from Cunningham.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Cunningham against Fultz. He takes it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Cade Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
I've heard coaches call Fultz the ultimate team guy. Sounds like a compliment, Doris.
Oh, it absolutely is, B.A. And you have to give Markelle Fultz a ton of credit. Here's a young man whose career started in as shaky a fashion as you could with the inability to shoot the basketball. He's turned himself into a legit threat as a scorer and a passer.
Ingles passes to Isaac. Deflects the pass. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts up a three. They grab their own miss. Out to Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. That one is off. Orlando trailing here. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Fultz. Back to Ingles. Six on the shot clock. Driving to the basket, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingles has got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, this guy recognizes when driving lanes are available. Joe Ingles waits until it opens and then seizes the opportunity.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Rebound by the Magic. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Isaac with a screen on Thompson. Inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Right side, Burks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Pass to Isaac. Wagner for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons leading. Stolen by Ingles. To the paint. Outside for Fultz. Back to Ingles. Wagner with a screen on Harris. Ingles against Harris. Here's Wagner. Good work defensively by Wiseman. The Pistons have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Morris for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Ingles. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the great defensive coaches in college basketball. He will play hard on that end.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pistons on top, leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Monte Morris is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Wiseman in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Suggs with the bucket. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
Pass to Carter for the tie. Duren with a rebound. Well, Detroit's shooting about 43% in this one. To the inside, Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. No good with the triple. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Burks for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 5. Here's Anthony. He gets it in there. Anthony's got 8.
Silky floater by the guard. Cole Anthony adjusts his shot to the situation.
Now here's Burks. With the fadeaway. No good that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, BA, we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. For the tie. Anthony misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, how about the three-point range from Wiseman?
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Morris against Anthony. To the middle. Banchero in the post. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Morris for 3. They get it again. Right side Burks. Over Harris. Burks no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to Harris. And Carroll with a screen on Burks. And Carroll with it. Harris outside. Baseline try. Detroit with a rebound. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Wiseman. Off the bounce. Wiseman drives.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
And Carroll outside. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And it's Wiseman missing. Orlando trailing here. Anthony outside. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Thompson finds Stewart. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. The three from Suggs. No luck on that one. And here's Thompson for three. And we've watched three so far in this one. Pistons ahead. They're up by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
24.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Fulton Suggs are the backcourt. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Wagner in at the 5. Shot clock at 5. Good work there as it goes.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 6-point game. Pass to Fultz. Launches a 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And Detroit is shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Bagley, a screen on Ingles. And here's Cunningham outside. Down low. Out to Bagley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Bagley sets a screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham confident in his range.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
The 3 from Suggs. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bogdanovich from long range. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovich's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, I got your back.
Here's Suggs. Stewart defends. Back to Suggs. Wagner with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Ingles. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
The offensive rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
The Magic have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Suggs with the bucket.
Now, this is where you love the fast play by Jalen Suggs. Gets just a little bit of room, and the pull-up is pure.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. On target from range. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Suggs. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Suggs. The 3 ball. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Wagner. Back to Isaac. Outside, Ingles. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Pistons in transition. Pure from 3-point range. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pistons.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Bojan Bogdanovic.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen. But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Orlando grabs the miss.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Now that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Ingles, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Bogdanovic from long range. Counted from distance. And the Pistons lead by 12.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And it goes!
Oh my, wow!
Count it! So we see the Pistons taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really...
like that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
A look at the Magic starting group. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. Now, here's Collins. 3 on the clock. Inside, here's Kessler. That one falls.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Sexton against Anthony. Sexton the pass to Kessler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Kessler's got 5 points so far.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
To the paint. Carter with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Markkanen. Into the lane. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And the basket by Harris.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Markkanen against Wagner. Collins a screen on Wagner. Clarkson for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
Sexton finds Collins. To the middle. Here's Kessler. Power down with both hands.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Anthony against Sexton. Passes it to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Clarkson. He kicks it to Markkanen. Out left to the wing. And here's Collins from outside. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run.
Nice job by Banchero to get behind the defense on the break.
1:36 left here in the opening quarter. They set the pick. Clarkson goes in. Here's Kessler. Orlando grabs the miss. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here's Banchero. Kicks it to Carter. Clock at 6. Banchero dishes to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
Sexton against Anthony. Plays it up and banks it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Banchero a screen on Sexton. Banchero outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one.
getting it done in the paint. Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Now here's Markkanen. Back to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And then Carter with the jam.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Magic up by... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point. And when it comes to 3-and-D guys, Gary Harris has been in that mix for a while.
Yeah, he stretches the floor for you offensively and defensively. He's going nose to nose with whoever he's guarding. Doesn't back up a bit. He's a valuable combo guard to have in your rotation.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Odom. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Collins wide open, he fires, and it's off from three-point range. Magic leading by 7. Here's Harris, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Got to be careful how you defend Harris now because he's really good at drawing fouls.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Anthony kicks to Harris. For 3, drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Olynyk. They set the pick. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Carter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Down low, here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Here's Anthony. He has 5.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. John misses.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Olynyk. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
The wide open look here for Ingles. knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Driving in. Plenty of space. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Wagner on the wing.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
They get a hand on it. Yurtsevin passes to Abaji. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Horton Tucker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there. Ingles can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Abaji. Olynyk, a screen on Isaac. Abaji, the pass to Olynyk. Horton Tucker with it. Screen by Olynyk. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Well, that is great defense from Suggs. He's got all the tools to lock you down and lock you up.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. And it's Sexton in at the point guard position. That's the group right now for Utah.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
That one is no good.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Suggs in the corner. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Larkin in a screen on Wagner. Kessler passes to Collins. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Isaac throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Isaac? When he's got a head of steam like that, he's a threat to jam it home every time.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Clarkson for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and the Jazz another three.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Anthony dishes to Carter. Stolen by Markkanen. The pass to Kessler. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
The shot by Anthony, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Clarkson finds Kessler. To the inside. It's tipped. Taken away by Anthony. Harris with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Anthony. Banchero's got 9 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. They set the pick. Here's Dunn. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
1:14 left to play here in the third. Inside, Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Abaji. He's defended by Wagner. Offensive rebound. Dunn kicks to Yurtseven. Now Horton Tucker. Yurtseven with the bucket. He has 6.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And here's Anthony for 3. He can't get that one. Jazz trail by 7. And here is Olenek over Banchero. And there's another one for the Jazz.
I love the compact stroke there for Olenek.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Anthony up on top. Dunn covering. Here's Carter. It's in there. Anthony with the assist. 15 points for Wendell Carter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again. And
the previous play is under review.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the... And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. Isaac out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. Olynyk the pass to Yurtseven. Pulls it up. Olynyk can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Horton Tucker with it, and he jams it with authority.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And finished off by Fultz.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Yurtseven. Hits the jumper in space.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Markkanen's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Passes it to Fultz. Wagner with it. Back to Fultz. Suggs kicks to Isaac. 4 on the clock. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Collins finds Markkanen. There's the three, and the Jazz another three.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 9. Outside, Sexton. And Lauri Markkanen again. Markkanen's got 11 points here in just the second half. Fultz against Sexton. Wagner a screen on Sexton. Now, here's Wagner. Tight defense on him, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Ingles against Markkanen. No good that time. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Magic leading by 7. Here's Suggs. The shot that time not on target. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Markkanen from outside. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Collins finds Markkanen. And here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And the turnover again by Orlando. Clarkson looking for an opening. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Isaac passes to Fultz. Back to Isaac. Uncovered. The Magic again can't hit. Outside, Markkanen. From outside the arc. That one misses. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
Brent, we've got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. And when they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Marvin Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Offensive rebound. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Cunningham against Sexton.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Pass to Sexton. Clarkson with a screen on Ivy. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Lets it go from the wing. Back to Sexton. Collins a screen. Oh, wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Utah with the ball. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler, and he dunks it down.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are, and Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
Bagley is screen on Sexton, and here's Cunningham outside. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's Sexton, that time on the assist by Markkanen. Sexton's got 5 now.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Cunningham against Sexton. Outside Bagley. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Collins. And that one's long. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp to the middle. And stolen by Sexton. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for the Pistons. Clarkson on the double team. There's Cunningham with a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Knocks it down from distance.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Clarkson. Markkanen. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Here's Sexton. Clarkson outside. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kessler. Misses in close.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Thompson's shot is off. Utah leading. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Like to see Jordan turn on the Jets right there. Change of speed, so hard to guard, and Jordan, he's very much capable of that.
Bogdanovich from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And finished off by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
On the wing, Clarkson. He's watched by Cunningham. From the arc. And again, it's Utah with a three.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Big time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. You've got Kate Cunningham, Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more...
Yes, sir!
Wow!
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
The Pistons trailing. Stewart, screen on Clarkson. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And the Pistons, another three!
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Stolen by Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. He puts up a three. And Thompson gets the three. Thompson's got 10 points.
And you see what Asar's been working on. In one recent practice, he put up 600 three-pointers. Now, I'll tell you what, that is dedication.
Back to Clarkson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 10.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Bagley. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Takes contact and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Clarkson for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Cunningham from deep. Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Markkanen, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Well, Brent, since you retired at 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, B.A., I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that really coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple of years.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Abaji's checked in.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. 1:49 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Abaji. Offline with a 3. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. No one covering. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanović has been really impactful, especially as a scorer.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this was
The previous play is
2 shots.
every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Cunningham outside. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Outside Horton Tucker. Olynyk with a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside Olynyk. And the 3 off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot by Dunn, no good. Detroit has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Bogdanovich finds Stewart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Duran the screen. Here's Burks. And there it is for him. And the Pistons lead by 2. Done with it. What if it goes? It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Collins and Kessler playing up front. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Wiseman. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Now, come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
Ivy passes to Wiseman. Harris on the wing. Wiseman, a screen on Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Burks against Clarkson to the right side. Kessler passes to Clarkson. Three-pointer. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Wiseman, a screen on Clarkson. Ivy passes to Wiseman. Here's Sexton. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 6-point Utah lead.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
It's stolen by Clarkson. Up top, Collins. Oh, ripped away. Here's Ivy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ivy, rise up, young man.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough NBA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Harris against Markkanen. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Here's Wiseman to the inside. Harris. And he's going to... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Collins. He has 6. Shoots over Burks. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Collins. Sexton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Releases. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Pass to Abaji. There's 47 seconds left in the third. No good from outside. Detroit has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Burks for 3. They get it back. Ivy outside. Duran the screen. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up.
Nice feed. You love to see it when an athlete like Ivy heading up the pick and roll creates a lot of options.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Horton Tucker can't hit. The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Hits the trifecta. And it's now only a 5-point Jazz lead.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Outside Olynyk. Big time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the Utah Jazz. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Wiseman. Ivy's out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Duren in at center, locking down the middle. Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. The Jazz shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Olynyk with a screen on Burks. Horton Tucker. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Burks no good. From downtown, and the basket by Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous right now. Every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Dunn. The three is up. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And the Pistons call time here. So Utah ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Bagley's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Wiseman. Thompson, he's checked in for Harris. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Burks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Well, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor.
The Pistons have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Thompson outside. He shoots a three. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Collins goes in. And Collins with the slam.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
And here's Thompson for 3. And they get it back. Another shot. And the layup is good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Pass to Markkanen. Nice D from Thompson. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. On the attack, Bagley. And so they foul intentionally. The Pistons making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Bogdanovich. Spins. Stewart, a screen on Clarkson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Markkanen sets a screen. Clarkson for 3. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Well, good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
Utah has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And Markkanen with the stuff.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And here's Thompson for 3. That's off. 7 for 12 now. The Jazz shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jordan Clarkson.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball, a decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
There's the three. Bogdanovich, no good. On offense, here's Utah. Clarkson passes to Markkanen.
Pistons foul. Thompson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good for Markkanen. Markkanen hits them both. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Thompson. Bogdanovich down low. Clock at 6. The three. Drills it from deep.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
Cunningham against Clarkson. It's Markkanen on the wing. Knocks down the long J.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cunningham is the point with Thompson on the wing. Marvin Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
Anthony's shot is off. Thompson for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Carter with a screen on Thompson. And the pass to Carter. Got a piece of it. Back to Anthony. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Launches from deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Now Thompson, after Cole Anthony missed from long range. Bagley finds Bogdanovich, fires the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Thompson, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those lead pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
And Banchero, here we go.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Stewart with the screen on Anthony. Pass to Stewart. Wagner against Bogdanovich. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Banchero. Outside Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Back to Carter. 4 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Carter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. 9-point game. And that one's good, Anthony.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. No good on the 3. Here's Thompson. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
It's stolen by Banchero. All by himself. Wagner wide open. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Pistons leading by 10. Thompson looking for an opening. Down low. Here's Bagley. What a terrific move that was.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's Bagley. 5 on the clock. Bagley sets a screen for Stewart. Buries the long-range jumper. Stewart's got 5 points so far.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Banchero. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Detroit out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Cunningham is the point with Thompson on the wing. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Stewart gets it to go.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. And another 3 for Detroit.
It's encouraging to see that from Stewart. He works hard every day to extend his range and become more dependable from deep.
A floater, and that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter. Detroit leading by 18. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Fultz. Good work there as it goes.
When the jumpers are falling for Cade Cunningham, it just adds another dimension to this team's offense.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the
previous play is
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
A 3 from Bogdanovich, and another 3 for Detroit.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good, Wagner.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's Cunningham with the drive. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic trail by 19. Isaac a screen on Bogdanovich. From deep, Ingles. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Cunningham with it. Isaac picks him up. Cunningham's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Wagner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely, off target from the baseline.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Buries it down low. Burks has got his first points in this one.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
For the three. Fultz, no good.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate, and the defense wouldn't give it to him.
And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Duran. Second chance effort. That shot missing. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic trail by 19. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Isaac with a screen for Fultz. Hits it from three-point range. Fultz has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Ivy, and there's the drive. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, foot in the ground, and Ivy was gone.
Ingles kicks to Fultz. Back to Ingles. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pistons lead by 16. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Gotta like what Isaiah Stewart has done in this one, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. Isaac out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when Burks is out there, they've got a player who can score from anywhere.
GA, he will make the defense work. It's hard to decide who to put on Alex Burke because of his versatility. Nice to have a guy with that kind of flexibility.
Isaac with a screen for Suggs. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Isaac with some nice D. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Ingles, and he lays it straight in. Ingles has got 7 points.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there. And just knows when one of his guys has a clean look. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
It's blocked out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Isaac a screen on Burks. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
I love Suggs' feel for when to attack. A strong mix of dribble moves allows him to just blow by defenders.
Count it, good. Burks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Suggs. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Burks looking around. Top of the key, Wiseman. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here is Suggs. 11 points in the game. Spins. Isaac goes in. Stores off the spin. 6 points for him.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Wiseman with the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 13.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's in fuego right now. When he gets like this, he's hard to stop.
Harris setting the pick for Ivy. From past the arc. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Isaac passes to Wagner. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Can't hit from in close. Pistons passing it around. Shots good by Duran.
Nice speed from Jaden. You can see him making strides as a playmaker.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. They trail by 14. Count it. Fultz has got 5 now.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Ivy kicks to Wiseman. Ivy passes to Wiseman. To the middle. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's Suggs missing. Detroit leading by 12. For 3, Harris. Here's Burks. Pass to Duran. Now here is Harris. Fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3 ball.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Cunningham against Anthony. Thompson for the triple. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have shot 6 of 7 at the line. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Anthony. And yes, it's good. He's got 7.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
How about the range? Way to go, Cade.
Pistons foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Third team foul.
That's good from Anthony.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Nice shot by Thompson.
The Rook is cooking right now. Great to see Thompson slam his foot on the gas like that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Detroit up by 15. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Cunningham is the point with Thompson on the wing. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot.
Wendell did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score with efficiency.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Stewart kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer Bagley. Offensive rebound. That shot off. The Magic trail by 16. Banchero passes to Harris. Carter looking around. Over Thompson. And it's Carter missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Cunningham for 3. The shot misses. Well, Orlando shooting at 50% in a decent groove. The 3 from Anthony. Buries it from 3-point range.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Cunningham outside. Going inside. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I see the ball handling, Cade, and he isn't scared to try new things.
Anthony on the wing. The shake. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing. And look at the elevation.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Stewart misses.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Bogdanovich against Wagner. Banchero a screen on Bogdanovich. Wagner kicks to Carter. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Bogdanovich dishes to Bagley. Back to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. A 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Carter with a screen on Thompson. And here's Anthony for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. Cunningham outside. And here's Bogdanovich. Puts up a deep 3. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Anthony looking it over. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Cunningham outside. Back to Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Good work defensively by Carter.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Stolen by Thompson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Pistons lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And finish off by Wagner.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Stewart. Off target. And so the Pistons take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a
A look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. And it's Kessler in at the center position. Now here's Sexton. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Anthony finds Carter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Count that one.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
I know Orlando fans are excited about this young team they've got, Doris.
They certainly are, BA, and I think that's appropriate. You have seen the potential for success with some of their young pieces. Now, to me, it's about continuing to develop those particular pieces and making sure these fans are proud of the effort they give nightly.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Anthony against Sexton. The kick out to Banchero. Back to Anthony. To the paint. Pass to Carter. The 3 is up. And again, it's the magic from deep.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
Here's Sexton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Cole Anthony. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Graham.
So this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, BA.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills, but if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Kessler passes to Collins. The floater. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 1. Back to Wagner. There's the triple. Collins with the rebound. Utah with the ball. Pass to Markkanen. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Anthony in the post. Checked by Sexton. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Back to Carter. Taken away. Inside. Misses the one-handed jam. Orlando's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. The 3 from Banchero. Gets the 3 ball to go. Yeah, that makes it a tie ball game.
I just love that Banchero wants to push the tempo, get it up the floor and convert before the defense can react.
Markkanen with a screen on Anthony. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Kessler with it. Markkanen with a screen on Carter. Here's Kessler. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
and just wasn't able to set up in time.
Sexton against Anthony. Pass to Carter. Now Banchero. Carter, a screen on Sexton. The three from Banchero. The rebound by Markkanen. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Back to Kessler. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Utah leading. Here's Markkanen, and Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
17 seconds left in the first. Clarkson, right side. 6 to shoot. For 3.
A very good defensive player is Gary Harris, folks. He is willing to work, grind, and contest shots.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Check. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Collins and Kessler playing up front. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Endorsed when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert. Some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Harris. Yet to see a basket. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Kessler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Well, this is just excellent work in the mid-range, and you see how comfortable Paolo is taking those opportunities.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. A line change here for Utah. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Wagner. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Here's Abaji. Fires for 3. Here's 7 against Wagner. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Dunn. Throw it back.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Fultz, defended by Dunn. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. For Utah, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Olynyk passes to Dunn. Back to Olynyk. Over to the wing. Here's Abaji. Isaac covering. Stolen by Ingles. Fades and shoots. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist by Ingles. And the Magic lead by 1.
Boy, at his size, Jonathan Isaac moves so well. The long strides in transition. Wow.
Screen by Olynyk. Back to Horton Tucker. 4-3. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
You get the sense of the impressive reach of Olynyk. Important on that dunk.
Picked by Isaac. The 3 from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. Suggs has got his first 3 points of the game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Horton Tucker. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Tries the spin move. Wagner outside. To the middle. Here's Isaac.
Well, you have to love the contest from Kelly Olynyk right there. He doesn't give an inch to his man. Love it.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Connects from downtown. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. He got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. .44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Suggs, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance, soft touch with a deep shot. Love his concentration.
Wagner with a screen. Will it go? Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Out to the wing. Pass to Yurtseven. This one for 3. And no good. It's been all about Kelly Olynyk for Utah. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying all his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Dunn outside. Yurtseven, a screen on Anthony. Back to Yurtseven. Down low. Here's Dunn. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Back to Anthony. And he makes it on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Olynyk. Give him 8. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Yurtseven. He's scoreless. Good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all three levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Horton Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Harris with it. Done in his pocket. Carter can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To the inside. Pass to Dunn. From behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Dunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, this is the area that Dunn is working on. Wants to be a proficient catch-and-shoot guy.
Outside Carter. Back to Wagner. Over to the left wing. Here's Anthony. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Now, you have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming from Mr. Cole Anthony.
A line change here for Utah.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Anthony finds Wagner, and stolen by Sexton. Marketed against Wagner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Marketed?
I have not, B.A., but really, if you think about both the size of Lowry Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
Now here's Carter. He has 7. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, there's the alley. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Man, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Collins a screen for 3. Sexton. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:06 left in the third quarter. They get it back. Outside Fultz. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence. Showing right there he can get through the defense.
Sexton with it. He's got 5. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Wagner.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
No coverage that time. Isaac's got 5.
There's a versatility to young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
Pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton. Got it off in time. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's Utah earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So on the floor for Utah, Collins and Kessler playing up front. Clarkson the 2 and Markkanen is the 3. And it's Sexton in at the 1. And Orlando shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. The 3, here's Harris. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Markkanen inside. Wagner's on him. Pass to Sexton. Kessler a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Sexton, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Banchero outside. And it's blocked by Collins. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Throw it anywhere near Collins. He'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to Kessler. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Banchero drives. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. There's a level of physicality and toughness so ferocious as Paolo on the drive.
Here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris. Pretty pass.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Markkanen finds Sexton. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Kessler. Outside Sexton. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
Back to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Clarkson passes to Collins. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
And Carroll with a screen on Markkanen. Wagner for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Back to Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. And stolen by Banchero. In transition, the Magic on the run. Offensive rebound. Harris's shot is good.
An opportunistic play by Gary Harris. Used that athleticism to corral that offensive rebound.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Now Clarkson. 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Now here's Wagner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clarkson finds Collins. Back to Clarkson. And there's the lob. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.